Welcome back, boys and girls, to game number 2 of this analysis or reaction segment. Blacklist International versus Echo PH. Game 1 was very, very interesting. We got to see a whole lot of things. We got to analyze a lot. But welcome again to the second game. And if you guys don't know, or if this is the first video you clicked on, go ahead and watch game 1 first, because there's so much to actually analyze and to think about in game 1. You guys should check it out. And again, a reminder, go ahead and vote for me as the best talent in Indonesia for the English broadcast. In the link below, there's a TikTok activity link, and there's also a messenger link. Activity link is easier for people who are not Indonesian, so go ahead and check it out. If you guys want to go for the messenger link, go ahead as well. You can vote, but it's in Indonesian. So let's just get into this game, boys and girls. Let's check it out.
Why I mentioned the possibility that the SS could be the big.
All right. So here again, Blacklist actually, with the red side, they changed it up a bit, right? They banned the Julian, they banned the Cho, and in game 1, what was it? I forgot what they banned. It's another hero that can like really mess up the grouped up team fights. What was it? They went for the Claude. All right, so they banned the Claude in the first game, and now they banned actually the 1-1. So it's all right. 2 marksmen that can actually take control of those team fights. So it makes sense why Blacklist bans it and why they are prioritizing it so much. And also, it's really smart how they're doing this, because they want to prioritize Claude. They also just let go of the Valentina completely, right? So Echo PH had to respond with the Valentina pick. Or the Claude pick. They have a good counter pick anyways. I mean, Blacklist, right? So Echo pick up the Esme and the carry against the Barats, right? So they're trying to counter the Barats. They pick up an Esme, but there you go. Blacklist with the Dairoth is just such a solid pick to go up against the Esme. You can't really go wrong on the Esme. And now you can already see Echo. They banned out 2 heroes for Blacklist. It's the Matilda and the Rafaela in the second phase. Franco and Atlas against Yaoi, because that's what you want to do up against Yaoi. Yaoi is just too good at those crazy engage heroes. Benedetta pickup is a solid one. Oh, Grok. Yeah, Grok is so good here. Grok is so good here. Yeah, very good. Against Yves. Against Barats. Estes is open. I guess Echo PH here is because Blacklist International, well, they kind of let go of the Estes completely, because they know they have a Valentina, I think, right? They have a Valentina, they have very good CC, a lot of good AoE damage, comboed with a tank killer, the carry. It's honestly a solid draft in theory. I really like the draft coming in from Echo. They have a way to cancel the real world manipulation. They have a way to dive into that back line. They have a lot of CC. They have a frontliner. They have range. Blacklist kind of have the same too, though. And the thing is, they have those winning lanes. And I think the winning lane is definitely going to be the winning factor, winning condition here for Blacklist. So we'll see as we jump in to the Land of Dawn. Oof. The Dairoth lane is going to be really massive for Blacklist, because they're going to have pure control of the neutral objectives, actually, in the turtle side. And you also have a Yves. Okay, let's... I think this game, it comes down to execution, honestly. No, I don't know. Yeah, I actually I still like Blacklist's comp a bit better because of the winning lanes, right? Oh! Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought yeah, alright. I blanked out for a second there. I thought that was like, wait, Benedetta jungle? And I'm like, yeah, I thought about Benedetta jungle. It's going to be Benedetta jungle with Esme and XP.
It's true. Despite how many people they threw in that area, it actually is looking slow. Still can't get over the fact that they would ban.
Yeah, but I like Blacklist comp a bit better because of just this matchup. The junglers, Wise on Barats. Barats versus Benedetta. Barats is going to clear faster. That means better rotations, and that means more control over the side waves and side lanes. Top side's already winning, and they're just going to rotate towards bottom side as usual. With this, there's not really much that Echo can do. That's why I like Blacklist draft a bit better, right? But bottom side, Oheb can play as aggressive as he wants. He's fine. Carry doesn't have that much kill pressure on you. He does have kill pressure, but when you're on a Claude, you can escape very easily. And the fact that, again, Blacklist was pathing towards bot will create kind of a mental thing for Benny. He's going to be thinking about where the Barats is, right? So you can't really just go too crazy as well. Let's see. Blacklist not going for the usual bottom side clear help to clear strat because Oheb's doing fine. Usually they do that when Oheb's getting shoved in or when the matchup doesn't favor him. But here in this lane, Oheb's going to have a very good time farming. He's not going to get bullied by the carry. Yeah, so Wise goes into the mid lane. Haji goes up top. They both clear the waves. They help clear the waves. And this is so smart, right? Just another little thing that they did here. Why did Wise clear mid with Veenus? And why didn't Haji actually help clear mid? Why is he top side? Because Haji won't get level 3 if he just goes in. Actually, he will get level 3, right? Yeah, with his level right now, he is going to get level 3 either way if he clears out mid instead of top. But this just guarantees it, right? Because Edward is in a winning lane as well. Haji helping the clear, I guess, makes it even faster up against an Esme. And he'll get level 4 a bit more comfortably than in the mid lane. And because they have that level advantage, or that level, just not advantage here, just level, it's going to be great. Here, though, good fight by Echo. Ooh! Yeah, but that was actually a solid response from Echo. My God, like, they did not have the better setup. It's Blacklist who had the better setup. But again, this is a good, very good decision by Echo, right? They leave that minion wave. They don't care about it. They go for the play right here. And this is it. This is where their composition actually kind of shines. Well, like I said, right? They have that CC from Yaoi. They have that damage as well. Very good AoE damage. And then these neutral objective controls, the healing and the sustain that Blacklist has gets equalized by the damage, I guess. Yeah, it's... But that was just really good by Echo, honestly. I still favor Blacklist comp when it comes to those kind of fights. Echo just played that really well. Sanji as well. Popped in that ultimate, stole the right one, took real world manipulation. It's very good, very good. Not a bad start though, still for Blacklist, because they were able to get a kill. It was a 1-for-1, not 1-for-2 because of the turtle. It's good for Echo, but not bad for Blacklist. They were able to do pretty well there. And Oheb actually is here. Yeah, they're just trying to funnel gold into Oheb at this point.
Interestingly enough, oh my Veenus not even going for the Purify, not afraid of the wild charge at all from Yaoi, which is something that could disrupt the team fights later on, so keep that in mind.
Okay, I want to share something here.
Yes, please.
Robert de Guzman, Berto, if you will, our Midnight.
Yes.
He likes Carl TZ so much, but he hates Attack Benedetta as much.
Is he what he's doing it?
This is what it is.
Can't confirm.
Yeah, can't confirm.
He's building up to a utility Benedetta.
So what is going to happen here? Is the world ending tonight?
Oh man.
Oh no, this is definitely gonna grind his gears.
Oh
folks.
yeah.
Unless it works. Unless it works.
Midnight.
Yeah,
the midnight thing is really funny. Hates Benedetta jungle. I mean, he hates Benedetta tank. Loves Carl TZ. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. Because obviously it's a 2-0, but how does he perform on this Benedetta tank?
Or hell half fury.
Blacklist are just playing it very template again, right? Like when there's no neutral objective, you don't really need to go for those unnecessary fights. And in this case, they don't even need to go for invades because they're up against a Benedetta, not a Fanny. You don't really need to take anything like too much away. You don't need to go for those desperate plays to invade. Huh? Sanji actually... Oh, okay. Solid. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was crazy. Wait, what the heck happened? I didn't even know because I wanted to say, all right, Sanji, did he... Was this a premature ult? Is it too early? But then I remembered that, all right, yeah, Haji, if Haji ever tries to respond with another ultimate of his own ultimate, there's always Yaoi who can cancel it. But now this is where the brilliance of the composition actually comes in, right? Like, I said I like Blacklist composition a bit better, but I did not think about this. Haji, with his real world manipulation, it's there to actually just bait out the ultimate from Yaoi, right? So this Grok technically becomes useless because as a Grok, if you actually go and ult Haji to cancel out the real world manipulation, and Oheb jumps at you like this, and even Haji's not going to be killable because Veenus is free healing in the back, it's GG, right? Look at this. Oheb just deals so much damage. No one gets taken down, but still, Blacklist win the team fight. They get the turtle, they get the damage placed. Everyone's so low. Echo can't do anything at this point, right? With those HP bars. And that was just, again, really good. I did not read that. I like Blacklist's composition a bit better, but that's something that I overlooked. I did not expect that, again, the way they use their ultimates to be so well, and the way they position themselves as well. I question why Haji ulted so openly, like right there. I was like, what the heck? That's why I kind of paused and I blanked out a bit. But right as Yaoi ult, I'm like, oh, okay. That's why I rewinded, and we need to dissect that because that was brilliant. They're using a massive ultimate in team fights. Like, that real world manipulation is insane. It changes the tides of the fight sometimes, right? To use it in such an open area up against a Grok is insane, but they did it because they had a reason for it. Sanji, rest in peace, buddy. Oh, dude, the Death is Welcome catches Carl TZ. What the heck?
It's his birthday.
Oh, man. God damn.
So unfortunate because he actually thought
Yeah, this is the problem, I guess, when you go for the carry and the Esme. Esme is a good pick, but you can just get countered. Carry is a good pick up against the tanks or the tankiness of Blacklist, but up against Claude, you're not really going to bully him. And against Claude, you kind of want to bully him, right? You want to bully him or you want to scale as well. But even into the late game, I don't really like carry that much now because of just how much utility and CC that teams have. Carry's range is a big problem. So even though he does a lot of damage, he's not going to be as slippery or he's not going to deal as much as Oheb in these competitive team fights where everything's coming up like that. Wow. Wise just didn't care. I think at this point, he actually, like, this was good. I mean, honestly, it's insane calculations from Wise here. He just puts in, he goes right, doesn't even care about Yaoi. But I think at this point as well, he just doesn't care, right? Even if the purple ball was stolen, Wise just wants to get to the turtle as fast as possible. Let's see. Wise keeping his stacks. Edward, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, the way they position in these team fights is just brilliant. Carl TZ, I think, just lost that retry battle. Yeah, he just lost that retry battle, but Edward, man. Give it to Edward. And even here, when they're getting stunned up, Veenus is always in that position. Haji's here. Can actually help. Nah, that was just really good. Like, that was just insane. There's not much to dissect. The Blacklist just outclassed Echo there in that one. And again, you can kind of contribute this over to the first game, where Blacklist, the way they played the game, the way they suffocated Echo like that, and how they're doing it here again, it really plays with Echo's mental, right? Especially there when Carl TZ loses the retry battle like that. Yeah, it does, Leo. Right as I say it, it does look like game one.
now, like I always say, be careful what
Oh,
you wish
man.
for. Edward already has got the natural advantage versus the Esmeralda.
Yep.
With
Dyroth,
this
natural
essence,
advantage.
You see how he jumps in front of anyone.
Yep.
From Echo.
And again, they're doing it again. They're going on to Veenus this time, but again, it doesn't matter. If you use all your abilities onto Veenus, it won't matter. Because Blacklist will have everyone else still alive, right? And yeah, when all your resources are depleted like that for the roamer, this is what happens. Even though it was close, yeah, still though, if you use all your abilities to kill the roamer, Blacklist had a lot of ultimates still up. Like Oheb still had his ult, Edward still has it ult. Edward wasn't even there. Haji had his ult. Yeah, they can just go for that. No remorse, no mercy. I think it's GG already. At this point, like Echo are basically waiting for Blacklist to make a mistake if they want to come back in this game. It's uncomebackable if Blacklist don't make a mistake. And right now, I can't see Blacklist making a mistake. Even there, oh my god. It's just clean reads from everyone on the map. It's crazy. Like, Edward, okay, just take a look at the map, guys. Edward. Oh man, he just plays inside the bush. He doesn't care, and right as they go for it, he dashes out. He knows that he's playing the weak side of the map, and he knows that everybody's missing, so that's why it's so smart. They read the map before they do any plays. It's very little thing, right? It's a very little thing. He also had the flicker. He could have just gone out with a flicker, even if Echo tried to force the kill. But still, that little thing saved this flicker. That flicker will be very important when we get into like the next fight here. Oh man, and the fact that they were bottom side, they forced Yaoi down below, and now it's just a free Lord for Blacklist. Again, it's the setup that comes from nowhere. That's so annoying, right? It's so annoying because you're trying your best, man. I definitely feel for Echo here. I mean, I've never met a team who plays like Blacklist in ranked, but if I meet a team that plays like Blacklist, I'd be pretty pissed. It's so annoying, right? Like the way they play the game.
To the MVP machine, look, he gave it over to Haji. Like a good teammate. Like a good teammate.
Now it makes the real world motivation even more spammable and even more sustainable.
And now they're just gonna go for the mid lane. Good wall. Good real world manipulation. They got the turret passive, so it's alright. Again, like I mentioned in game 1, getting all tier 2s is already very value for the first Lord. In this game, Blacklist will only get all tier 2s, right? Not just yet in the bottom side, but it's gone. It's so low, it's practically gone. With this wave, it's gone, right? And they're building, again, that... It's so smart! Oh my god, it's so smart. Even when they're winning like this, they don't care about the bottom side. Edward could have very easily just went over to the bottom side to help clear that, to take the turret down so that they can go for a 3-wave push. But even then, they didn't do it, right? He waited so that the slow push builds up a stacked wave. With the stacked wave, it will clear this, and it'll be exactly the right amount of time for Blacklist to take this turret right here and rotate over the bottom side with a lot of minions still healthy. Just take a look at this, all right? Take a look at this. Okay, it's a good defense by KarlTZ, right? They use a lot of resources there. And look, okay, so they don't get the mid lane turret because they forced Echo to actually use a lot of abilities. With that, Edward just goes bot and the rest of the members goes top. And again, like I mentioned, healthy minions, right? So this forces an ult from Sanford and the turret passive is gone. Again, it's very valued. They didn't get the base turrets yet, but with the first Lord getting all of the turret passives like that, getting them low as well in the mid, like getting the turret low in the mid lane is just massive. Blacklist now, freeze the waves again, or just take it slow. And they're suffocating. They're gonna suffocate Echo. Echo can't play in their jungle. Here, you can see it. Bottom side is slow pushing. It's so annoying to watch. And then Blacklist just wait for the next Lord. This is how annoying it is. And Echo will need to make a desperate play. This is why a lot of teams look stupid when they go up against Blacklist. When Blacklist get ahead, right? Because they don't know what to do. If they go for a desperate play, and it doesn't work, it looks stupid. If they just wait in base, it looks stupid, right? There's no right answer. It's the forced errors here by Blacklist. Atomization, nothing too crazy. 3 dominance ice. A lot of respect towards the Esmeralda. 3 dominance ice, wow.
Yeah, he's gonna burn like heck.
Yeah, the only wave that you should shove, that you can shove is the mid lane if you're in this position, by the way, guys. So keep the side waves kind of frozen like this and just clear out the mid lane. You want to get that mid control if you want to go for the invades, even when you're freezing the lanes. And here as well, it's just so brilliant, right? Blacklist set up a slow push in top and bot, so Echo basically have no answer here. They're gonna have to go for the clear in the bot or top side, and Blacklist is just gonna use this to bait Echo out of their base. It's a forced error again. Blacklist are using this, and notice how they're not hitting it. They're just keeping it at half HP, so that if Echo actually responds to that slow push up top and down below, Blacklist will commit to it. But if not, then it's fine. They have Veenus who can constantly just heal them back up. They are not at risk of getting poked down by the Lord, and they're not at risk of losing anything here. It's Blacklist who can pull the trigger. Echo need to be the ones who pull the trigger. If Haji goes for that, it's fine. It's worth it, right? Everyone's low. Top side is still in a very good position. Bottom side as well. And yeah, this is what to expect. They just bait everyone here. And GG. They just use that back and forth.
Huge win there for Blacklist.
It's so frustrating, guys. Like, it is so frustrating to go up against this kind of team. It's bullshit. So annoying.
And of course, the Lord Dance could have been easily held by.
There you go. This is the desperate play that you would expect, but Oheb reads it out. Oh, they go for it though. Okay, thank God it works. You know.
So that's their Hail Mary play. We've seen Echo do this before.
Yeah, but
Can they get something else
no, they
besides
can't
just
really
something
go
else?
for anything else. Yeah, that's the reason Oheb showed up too, right? Because he showed up because he thought that, okay, there's no way Echo actually still go for this with the wave pushing in mid and bot. They still go for it, and in the end, they will lose 2 turrets. But at that point, they can't really go for anything else. Like, if Echo just stayed in the base and defended mid and bot, they would have still lost the trade. Like, mid would have been taken down for sure. And with mid being taken down like that, you're gonna have to deal with the Lord. Bottom side, you're gonna have to go for it, and yeah, it's it just it's so annoying. And Blacklist will do this again. Again, it's so frustrating. They're just gonna freeze the waves again. They're gonna wait for the next Lord to come up, and when the next Lord comes up, they're gonna play with the Lord Dance. You're gonna use the waves again, and they're going to do exactly what they've been doing. Oh no, Sanford. Oh no, Sanford. He has to play. Oh no, that sprint gone just like that, and Wise has this position because he. Oh god, it's a disaster. Oh no, Carl TZ uses retry. All right, it's fine. It's not bad. All right, it's they secure a purple buff, but yeah, all right. It's when you're that ahead, they can just take the Lord, the base. They don't even need to freeze. Wow, they just go for it with the bottom and mid constantly pushing in with the. Oh, it's so annoying.
Who's on the defensive this whole game?
Jeez, dude. Can you believe what you're watching right now, guys? It's so annoying, right? Carl is trying to cut the wave here, the next wave, so that the bottom side can be dealt with properly. But he needs to be very careful. He can actually be picked off here. Yeah, he doesn't go for it. It's way too risky. He's just gonna wait there to look for a good flank, I guess now. I think the initial play was for him to go for a cut, but he stays in that position to get a better flank when the Lord spawns.
Living on a prayer, trying to make a miracle, trying to split push this tier 1 down bottom. The king sniffs something. Shenanigans are afoot.
He smells something. He hasn't seen Carl TC in a while here.
Wonder why this is the move from Krautiz. It's not like he can get a solo kill, and they kind of need to double down. Yao and Benny, maybe they can get kills, but Krautiz just overstaying here. Does not really achieve anything.
Yeah, doesn't achieve anything. I agree. If he cut the waves, he would have achieved at least like just a bit of time. But he's just waiting there just to like pressure the flank, I guess, just to threaten the flank. And right here he comes in, but it doesn't matter because Echo just too behind. Oheb can do that, and Carl TZ's flank becomes, like Wolf said, useless. Because it's not even his fault, right? Like, I mean, Echo are just way too behind in terms of gold. Oheb can, I mean, Blacklist can just pull the trigger like that. They've noticed that Carl TZ hasn't been spotted anywhere. They know that Carl TZ is going to be somewhere in the flanks, right? That's the only way, or the only reason he's not being spotted on the map, and they just pull the trigger because Carl TZ is gone. They go for the base, and it's just another solid game for Blacklist. After watching this game, my Filipino MPLPH predictions are gonna be so. Oh man, I don't know, man. Oh, Blacklist. Oh god. They did this against Echo, and Echo were number 1. So.
Oh my Veenus, recalled in front of an enemy when the game has not ended yet.
Oh god, man. We'll see what happens, man. But right now, Blacklist are on top. They deserve it. They didn't get lucky. Number 1. And for you guys, it's scary to me as an Indonesian to see Blacklist this good again, back in form. But obviously for all your agents and for all the Filipinos watching, you guys are very happy. Hey,